AITAH for bluntly explaining to my wife why our kids like me more than her. My wife has been complaining recently that her kids always seem to prefer spending time with me over her. They never go to her for anything they need, it's always me. I just answered that it's because I spend more time with them than she does. She stated that I don't, so I broke it down for her just point blank. Both kids are young and need parental supervision for everything. They wake between 5:30 am and 6 am. I am the one who gets up with them every single morning. Wife gets up at 7:30 am weekdays and about 9 am weekends. Low end, that's 13.5 hours I spend more with them. I also do bedtime for both kids. That takes about 1 hour a night for baths and stories etc. That's another 7 hours a week. Wife also says she gets stressed, touched out a lot. I often take the kids with me to the supermarket or to the park or something to let her have a long bath in peace or an afternoon nap. Probably around 3.5 hours a week if we also add in that I'm the one who also takes kids to all extracurriculars and picks them up. She does not ever have the kids on her own. The longest she does is the time it takes me to have a shower and dressed each morning. So I just broke it down plainly like above. I effectively spend a full actual day more a week with them. I didn't say it in any kind of a moaning way or anything like that. I do actually really enjoy spending time with them, so I'm quite happy with the arrangement. I just feel that she can't complain that the kids don't want to spend time with her when she spends proportionally so much less of her time with them. Am I the asshole for pointing this out? Edit and an update. Thank you all for your comments. I wasn't expecting this post to get anywhere near this traction, and I will read them all. Something I missed in my original post: work. We own a business together. We both work at it 5 days a week, 9.30 to 4.30. It's not stressful or particularly difficult work, as the business has got to the stage where we are able to take a step back and it mostly runs itself. Update. 18-month-old woke at 5:30 am this morning. It's now 7:30 am and she's still in bed, so clearly our conversation had no impact. I don't really care or have any desire to change things because I quite like how they are, so I don't plan to push it. My dad used to be the one to do breakfast in the mornings, tell us stories at night, help us with homework, drop off/pick up from ballet lessons. He'd take us all on individual days out where he really gave us personal time. He'd randomly just take me to art galleries or museums. He once, when I was probably 6 or 7 and we were visiting the UK cause we were living abroad, took me for a surprise day in London to go see absolutely everything to do with the Great Fire of London and Samuel Pepys. I was very interested in it. He knew all my interests and encouraged them so much. This would be unheard of with my mum. We have nothing to talk about even today. I don't think she really knows me. I actually can't think of many childhood memories I have with her. They had a messy breakup. My mum is very cold with me, but my dad was super emotional and was my best friend. He passed away in 2015. My mum has never been able to grasp how close I was to my dad and why I love him more than anybody, and it angers her and she really resents me, and she lets me know that. She tries to list the more practical reasons as to why she's better than him, but all kids ever want/need/care about is their parents' time. It's so simple. NTA? If the tone was neutral and not demeaning, then you have nothing to apologize for pointing out the specific examples of the time disparity. NTA, but I think you're focusing on the wrong reason for why. It's not the difference in amount of time spent. It's the lack of one-to-one time. You will never bond with your kids if you never have one-to-one time. She does not ever have the kids on her own. The longest she does is the time it takes me to have a shower and dressed each morning. This is just sad. Does she even like your kids? This is a common occurrence, just usually reversed genders. I may be a little harsh here because I do not have children. But by telling your wife this, you are empowering her to change the situation. Therefore, I think by plainly setting it out, you are making her face reality. I didn't have children in part because I was sure it would overwhelm me. However, I did childcare quite a bit, and this is just how it works. It's not just about quantity of time either. The person who performs the children's routines, predictable and familiar with them regularly, is the person children go to in need. Parents can make it even enough that no parent is really preferred. So, if she doesn't like it, she has to work to change the situation. NTA